Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am back with my COVID-19 video that I promised that I was going to make. Do any of you remember this movie, Outbreak? This mysterious virus that people were getting really sick, swept through everywhere. People were dying. They quarantined everyone. Brought the military in. Anybody that was sick had to put a flag outside their home. The military comes to pick you up, take you to the hospital. You pass away. They put you in this mass grave because there was so many bodies, and they burned you all. They burned the bodies. Sorry. Come to find out it was some new strain of Ebola, which apparently they had a vaccine for. Now, that movie was released March 10th, 1995. Here we are in 2020. Now, COVID-19, for those of you who don't know, the CO is for Corona, the VI is for virus, the D is for disease, and the 19 is for the year that it started. And now we're going into 2020 and it is still here. The virus that has killed over 125,000 Americans. This should have been taken seriously from the first, you think maybe a couple hundred deaths. This is a virus that your president continues to put you and your family at risk. He doesn't care about anything, anyone, just himself. Him becoming president was one thing that he could check off of his bucket list. Now he's done it, so be gone. My opinion of what they should do. Now, I wrote a whole bunch of stuff down, so I'm going to be in and out of it. But what they need to do is put a freeze on evictions, rent, foreclosures, send out a check so that people can grocery shop, pay whatever they need to. Because of the first wave, everyone's backed up on their bills, lights, water. The kids are home, so they need to have cable Wi-Fi to do their schoolwork or just to in entertainment for now. And there are educational programs that they can also watch. But what they should have done in the first wave was cut off all airlines. They should have grounded all flights, incoming, outgoing. That's what they need to do ASAP. Because this virus does not have a vaccination and there's no way to cure it, when you go out there without protection, you become that host for that virus. You might not get sick, other people around you will get sick, and some people will die. More people will die. Had they did this in the beginning, 100,000 people didn't need to die. People lost loved ones, friends, siblings, children. Does this really need to happen again? Get a grip on it. You worry about what numbers? Oh, the 100,000 people that you killed because you can't contain this virus? Is that the numbers you're worried about? You have no numbers. You are the worst excuse for, like, you're just a picture on the wall and we're just waiting to remove it from the White House. How could you sit there and let all these people die? As so-called leader, you're supposed to have a plan in place, or common sense. This virus attacks everyone. This virus attacks the elderly. Okay? The way the elderly are getting sick in nursing homes is because people, some of them fall. Tonight, I was watching TV, and you know what they said? You have 82 million followers on Twitter, I think it was. 82 million followers on Twitter. That's 82 million more dummies like you. This is unbelievable. Send out checks. Let these families get what they need from the grocery stores and lock down everything. Meaning airlines, buses, cars. Nobody comes in or out of any states. Give people time, maybe like 2 weeks or a month to get home. And then this is it. By that time, everybody's getting all their stuff together to be quarantined and doing it the right way this time. If we do it right this time, if you do it right this time, nobody else has to die. Keep everyone home unless they've gotten sick while they're going into quarantine. They know by now to keep themselves away from their family. If they absolutely cannot breathe, then have EMS pick them up. Nobody's out on the street. Now, doing it right, get whatever it is to spray whatever in the air, start cleaning, just like China did. They had nobody on the streets or the highways. They had people out there spraying, wiping down everything, cleaning everything. That's why China had no more issues for a long time, until someone probably traveled out of China, came back in, or somebody just traveled into China, and then they came up with cases. Why do you think, I think it was Italy? Italy don't want nobody else coming over there, and they don't want to go through what they went through the first time. They lost thousands of people. That's what you need to do. You need to shut everything down. Give people a chance to go to the store, make sure they have food and canned goods and whatever they else. And just like when hurricanes come, you have to prepare. You know you're going to need water. You know you're going to need candles. You know you're going to need canned goods, Pampers, wipes, stuff so your kids won't get bored and try to kill each other. You know what you need to do to prepare for a hurricane. So that's what you need to do to prepare for this outbreak. Because it will not stop. There is no vaccine. And you are killing people because you, as a leader, not my leader, but supposedly leader, if 82 million people are following you, that means that's 82 million people that are going out without masks, and they are infecting other people. Whatever nurses or CNAs or whoever it is that are in those nursing homes, they need to be prepared to stay put. Cannot leave. Cannot leave and come back, leave and come back. They need to assign a room to them, or they are going to stay quarantined with everyone else in the nursing home to avoid more people dying. Just like in the jails and the prisons. God bless them as well, because you know what? They didn't get each other sick. They got each other sick because someone from the outside brought it in. A guard, administrator, the warden, somebody that didn't show symptoms, but he's breathing, he's talking to everybody, she, or whoever it is. That was brought in from the outside because they are not wearing their mask. They are not protecting themselves. 82 billion people that are following you. They see you go out without a mask, and they're going to do the same. You have put your own people at risk. Look at that. 2-3 people in your little clique came down with the coronavirus. They might have young children at home. You don't care. This is horrible. You are the worst president. You will go down in history as the worst president. And the best part that comes out of this, everybody knows you're racist. It's all over the TV, it's all over the news, stuff that comes out of your mouth. And the way you've treated all these black families that have lost a son, a brother. You haven't said anything. You haven't been sympathetic to any of these families. For crying out loud. Look at the type of man you are. A 85-year-old man gets thrown to the floor by a police officer bleeding. And you said he did that to himself. That goes to show you what type of person you are. So need I say more? And what did you say to your people at your rally? Let's slow down the testing. Slow down the testing. Why? Because a lot of people that are affected are in the black and brown communities. You don't want to save us? We're human too. That's why you have no numbers. That's why you will never be president again. Check that off your bucket list. What did you say? We've gotten the greatest testing in the world. We test better than anybody in the world. Our tests are the best in the world. And McDonald's has some of the best Big Macs in the world too. But let me tell you this. If we find more cases, we're just going to keep that on down low. Don't, because then we'll have to go in there and try to help these people. And that's what we want to do. Yeah. And by the way, it's not the Kung Fu flu. It's not. I can tell you a lot of things I'd like to call it myself. But unfortunately, I'm nothing like you. It is a virus. A deadly virus, and you are playing with people's lives. You have killed over 100,000 Americans. Yes, you. You did that. Because we don't know where your brain is at right now. A 5th grader could have told you this is what you need to do. Especially knowing that there's no vaccine. Okay. Anyway. The last thing I have to say to you is, how does it feel to step out of your door and walk right into Black Lives Matter Plaza? Must be amazing. For the next 100 days, when you look out your window, you will be looking into Black Lives Matter Plaza. Yep, and then that's it. Finally get rid of you. Finally take that picture off the wall. So, guys, in closing, please don't listen to that clown in the White House. Wear your mask. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Keep hand sanitizer on you, as always. Wear gloves. Touch only what you need to. Protect your eyes as well. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Be safe, and be strong. You know what we need to do to make this virus stop and go away permanently. Be safe and take care. And if you have any comments, I would love to read them and reply. Don't forget to like and subscribe.